Hi. I wasn't sure if there was going to be a video today because I had a hectic morning. So the first location I went to was a park. I want to say I've been there I've been there once. I liked it. It was nice for me to write there. It was calm. But this time it felt a little bit eerie. I don't know why it was eerie, but it was eerie. There was some dude walking his dog, but I just felt uneasy. So I knew it was time for me to leave. So then I went to the normal location, right, where there is a park where they do exchanges. But it was off too, like something wasn't right. So then I decided to go to a parking structure, and you're probably like, Sarah, parking structures are way more sketchy because no one can see you, no one can hear you, especially because you're on the top floor. But I'm way more comfortable here because no one's around, except of course these cars that are parked here. These cars weren't always here. I think they had to put the cars here since there's a lot of randoms who park here and do things that aren't acceptable to society. I was thinking that there wasn't gonna be a video, but I'm like, dude, my last video, when I was done editing, when I was done recording, when it was all posted, I was so excited to film. I wanted to film again, but I was like, dude, you gotta wait. So I want to film, which is why I'm filming now. I might stay up here in the comfort of these trucks. Oh, okay. When I was in my car, I left my house. I was like, oh my God, I forgot my e-cig. So I had to go back in the house to get my e-cig. And then when I was leaving my street, there was a car accident right at the four-way stop sign. So I was like, dude, that's totally divine intervention, because imagine if I had left, that probably would have been me in a car accident. So if ever you're leaving your house or you're leaving a restaurant and you're like, dang, I gotta tie my shoes, tie your shoes, okay? Tie your shoes, because you never know that maybe it's a sign or it's literally divine intervention. You never know. This is where I'm going to read my journal to you. Let me show you my view. It's pretty gloomy today. Pretty gloomy. Ooh. I'm probably gonna place you right there. That's where I'm gonna place you. I said. It's gloomy, but I am sweating. I mean, I know I have a jacket on, but I have been walking, people. I have been walking, trying to find a place where I feel comfortable. Now I feel comfortable. So now I'll be able to read my journal entry without looking around. Hi, my name is Sarah. This is my journal entry for today. I caught myself micromanaging my art. Then, as soon as I stopped micromanaging my art, I caught myself wanting to take a tiny peek at its progress. It's a drug. Checking to see how my videos are doing is a drug. It's an addiction at this point. I learned that you shouldn't use the word just because it's minimalizing your efforts and value. This would be a perfect time to use just. I'm just so excited about my video that I can't help but stalk it. I'm just really proud of how I've grown by creating the videos I create. I give myself that credit. I get shy giving myself credit. In a funny situation, I give myself all the credit, no problem. In a deep mental capacity, credit is tough for me to admit. This morning, I didn't know what I wanted to do since I haven't had any ideas to write on. As soon as that statement left my mind, the next statement comforted me. Comforted me in a way that I knew I have grown, mentally grown. I'm not always going to feel inspired, and that's okay. The best I could do is write. Open up my journal, grab my purple pen, and just write. Yee! I did it. I finally got to read my journal after 2 different locations. Whew. Your girl's sweating. Come here, you. Come here. Sometimes that's where I get stuck at, is I don't feel inspired to do anything. I don't feel inspired to take a shower. I don't feel inspired to eat. I don't feel inspired to talk. Sometimes I don't want to talk to anyone, but that's okay. I feel like there's so much pressure that you have to be inspired. You have to constantly be doing something, but you don't. I don't know where that idea came from, where you always have to be doing something. You always have to be motivated. You always have to be productive. Like, that's not human. I mean, I'm sure humans do that, but it can't be healthy. It can't be healthy. I was inspired to write though. Sometimes I just open up my pen and my notebook. I open up my pen. I click open my pen, and then I open my notebook and I get the ball rolling. I'm really happy though that I decided to film. I was kind of sketched out of, I was telling Paul, because I mean, parking garages, they're not the safest, right? But I was telling him, let me try it. If the vibe is off, then I'll dip and go home, and then there won't be a video for today. But I really wanted to make a video. I wanted to make it happen. I enjoy making videos. The only thing that's hard is, I don't know if it's because I'm a girl, or if I read stories of horror stories, or I heard horror stories of girls getting attacked, even if they're fully clothed. Okay, like I'm literally fully clothed. That's a stigma as well. Like, what was she wearing, right? But I feel like, I don't know why I freak out. Do I freak out because it's happened to me before? Do I freak out because it's happened to a friend of mine before? Do I freak out because I see it on the news all the time, especially on TikTok, dude? I see so many horror stories about girls taking a walk, or going to the grocery store, or walking to their car, and then they get attacked by some random. So it is scary. I mean, I could buy pepper spray, I could buy like a pocket knife, but I feel like I don't want anything that could be used towards me. So imagine if I had pepper spray, right? I would spray the person, but then what if they grab the pepper spray and then they spray me, and then I'm screwed? It's tough to be a girl sometimes. I mean, it's nice sometimes, but it's also sucky sometimes to be a girl. I always have to be cautious of what's around me, who's around me. That's why when I'm filming, I film with the back camera, because it has better quality, which is weird. I mean, it'd be nice if the front camera had better quality, but the back camera, because the quality is so much nicer, I cannot see the reflection of what's behind me. I mean, it would also be weird if I kept constant eye contact with you, right? Like, talking the whole time, I'm staring at you. So I think it's kind of nice that I could turn my shoulder, look around. I did it. I could breathe. I could finally breathe. I'm happy that I was able to find a spot that I can do this. I might stay here. My arm's getting tired. I might stay here. Like, I might come back here and film again for the next video. It's pretty quiet. It's nothing but cities. City, city, city. Dude, it'd be cool if I can like open up the back of the truck so that I can sit on the edge of the truck. I forgot what you call that. That's all for today though. I will tap myself on the back for following my gut. Sometimes I'm like, am I overthinking? But sometimes you have to listen to your intuition, because your intuition knows better than your brain does. You have to feel it in your chest that something's off, and you need to go. Those two places, the park and then that little train station that I went to last time, my intuition was going off like, dude, leave. You can't be here right now. But once I got to this top floor, I felt fine. I felt comfortable. See, even the crow agrees. Bye. I'll talk to you later.